Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Your local bedhead here. So this is the first time I'm trying out the new modem and everything. I think we're okay. I think this is going to last. I think we're not going to have any problems, no lags. I hope not, God forbid. I just hope this works. I genuinely do. Let me know, by the way, if it does lag. Because if it does lag, then I'll know, and I'll probably have to work on it some more. But I'm hoping this fixed it. I hope. CARTS live on a Friday night. We are so back. Dude, I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good right now. It's not Friday the 13th. I really wanted to go live last week. I really did. It killed me that I couldn't go live on Friday the 13th. June 13th, which is Jason Voorhees' birthday, really, really messed me up. I was just devastated. Hello, Pomp, Angie, Mark, Austin, OG Epic Man, Brooklyn hopped on in. Hey, Brooklyn. Soul Girl hopped on in. Mike, looks good. Jordan, how's it going? It's going pretty good, guys. I want to say thank you all for being so patient with me while I've been getting a lot of stuff taken care of, stuff around the house. Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. This year's been just a pretty big pain in the butt. So glad to have you live. Haven't been on one of your lives in forever. I know. I used to actually I love going on lives and just engaging with everybody. Speaking of which, give me 1 second. I forgot to do something really quick. No, not that. My bad. Give me 1 sec. I got it. There we go. There we go. Haven't done this in a while, but I feel like we're probably okay to do it again. Hey, Zombie, how you doing? I saw Raven hop on in too. How you doing, Raven? There we go. Okay. Now we have that back on the screen. Been a while since I've had that on the screen. I didn't do it, I swear. Hey, Francis Chainsaw Grandpa popped on in. Man, so good to see you. Again, somebody with the rainbow ghost next to their name. If you want a ghost next to your name, the only thing you have to do is just become a channel member, and you can start building up to have a ghost next to your name. I call them little attachments. About as real as most attachments you probably see on ghost hunting channels, to be honest with you. Was that a low-key jab? It could have been. So did Eddie actually leave the boys? I haven't had the chance to know. I feel like I'm probably the only dumbass who probably made a video about it because I'm probably the only one who got duped. People are believing that it's probably just a joke. Apparently, he's actually been posting videos on their gaming channel. So, I mean, for all I know, it's probably just a prank. It was probably some sort of inside joke kind of thing. And I'm probably the idiot who made a video about it and fell for it, which is fine. I'm cool with that. Congratulations on the wrestling belt, Jordan. Thank you so much. That was epic, wasn't it? Rainbow Ghost. Good morning. Just wanted to say hi. I'd love to stay, but my shift is starting. Oh, man. I know the feeling, though. I got to go to work Monday. I'm off for the weekend, thank God. Like Sam and Colby splitting up. Good morning. Later, Nazarene. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you hopping on at least to say hello. It's been a while since I've been live, so if I'm a little bit rusty, you know why. I have not been live in a good minute. And most of the times when I tried to go live, my live streams would kick me. G'day, bedhead. Great to see you, bro. Dude, bro. Hey, what's up, Morphe? Beardo's fault. I could think of worse people to stalk me. I could think of worse people to stalk me. It's always his fault. Hey, Jordan, how you been? Hey, Benicio, how you doing? Welcome. Yo, big fan. What's up, CARTS? Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Really appreciate you for making it. Yeah, we're just going to be chatting along. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about. I asked a question on the poll here a few minutes ago. Dude, bro, dude. Sweet Goth, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't share this with anybody, so nobody probably knows I'm live right now. If you guys want to, share this to the Discord, share this to whatever you want, and get more people on in here. I'll just chat with you. Whatever you guys want to talk about. Again, I'm open for all conversations. I'm serious. If you want to know more about my personal feelings about certain dolls, like haunted dolls or whatever have you, let's just fucking talk. Yeah. Are you hoping to do gaming? Yes, I do. This is right now is a test. Okay, the test to see if these live streams are going to lag or not. If they're not going to lag, I am very much open to doing more gaming stuff. Very much open to it. Would have voted Scream, but had to go Friday the 13th. I know, they didn't give me another option, but I felt like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is more popular than Scream, right? Probably, maybe. They're about to, probably, yeah, similar. Who actually voted for Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Someone did. Friday the 13th is winning, though. Friday the 13th is my personal favorite. Love all those movies. Yeah. But if this live stream does well, guys, I will be absolutely doing gaming live streams again. Hey, everyone. How we doing tonight? Tell you what. This video gets over 50 likes. Maybe I'll consider on pulling up a game, seeing if we can play a game tonight. Maybe. 13 Ghosts is a good time. The only kids' toy that attacks humans is Lego. Dolls need to step up their game. Like a ND shared to Discord and Facebook. Thank you so much. I had to go with Halloween. My next was Nightmare on Elm Street, then Texas Chainsaw, then Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, you know, it's not for everybody. Some would even argue that Friday the 13th out of all the franchises is probably the most repetitive because it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. Camp setting, which I love the camp setting. Camp settings are my favorite slasher films. I love The Burning. I'm not sure if anybody here has seen the original Burning movie. I don't think there is a remake, so The Burning is an absolute classic. Smart Mark, how are you doing? Friday the 13th is your favorite franchise. I voted Friday. Smart. No. I respect all answers. Hey, 15 months. Wow. Damn, I appreciate that. I really do. I really do. You know what's interesting? Beardo made a video on Sam and Colby recently, which was talking about the copyright claims and everything. Now, for me, it's different. For me, I actually do full reactions to the full video, so it makes perfect sense. The reason why I'm bringing up Beardo's video, though, is because he mentioned something that I actually did not notice. I have recently been blown up with every Sam and Colby video. Every single one of them now has a copyright claim on them. I was recently blown up with copyright claim after copyright claim after copyright claim, all related to the Sam and Colby videos. And when he described why that is, and that Sam and Colby hired somebody, a specific person, to pretty much run their channel or run the monetization on their channel or whatnot, it made perfect sense. Like, it made so much sense on why I automatically and suddenly got blown up with copyright claims. Granted, the monetization for all those videos already were turned off, but this was kind of like a made sure way, like an absolute for sure way to make sure I would not make any sort of money on those whatsoever, which again is fine because I wasn't planning on making money on the full-length reactions anyways, because that's what they basically were. Granted, a lot of them were commentaries, so I would pause and then talk, but yeah, it got absolutely, recently I got absolutely blown up by a bunch of copyright claims for those. No copyright strikes, but copyright claims. Member for 14 months. Damn, you two, you guys are doing amazing. Have you seen Final Destination Bloodlines, Jordan? I have not. I haven't even seen Final Destination. I feel like I saw the second one. I saw the second Final Destination. Have not seen the third, fourth, or fifth. I think there's five of them, and I think the recent one was the sixth one, maybe? I think. Are you going to see the 28 Years Later movie? Oh, I want to so bad. I really do. I'm kind of torn. Do I want to wait for it to come out on digital so I can watch it for my channel because I've reacted to the other two movies? Or do I want to go to the theaters and experience that craziness for myself? I've only heard good things about it. All the reviews have been just awesome. Do I need to buy you them? The Final Destination movies? I think I own them. I'm 100% confident I own the Final Destination movies. Yeah, I own them. 100%. A member for 33 months. Nicole Mercer, welcome back to the channel. I love seeing familiar faces. Thank you all so much for making... I saw Bobby Jill's name, and I automatically thought of Bobby Hill from King of the Hill. Didn't mean that as offensive about it. That was immediately what I thought of, because I knew the new King of the Hill is about to come out, and I'm so pumped for that. J Cards, how you doing, Bobby? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Woohoo, Angie, Jordan said you were amazing. I mean, I love all my audience members. They're all fucking amazing in their own right, but it's really cool to see people who have been just like sticking around for that long. I'm at 33 months as a member. That's dedication if I've ever seen it. Are you still into true crime, Jordan? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, and I've actually been thinking about getting back into true crime. Recently, have been having to take a lot of breaks, mental health days, which, I think we all have to at some point. I'm overloading myself. I'm doing a lot of mature and adulting kind of things in my personal life, and, I've been really feeling like I need to take a step back and, like, calm down a bit. Because I was posting, 2 videos a day at one point. I mean, I was doing so much. Those meddling mediums hopped on, and how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I can't wait for 28 years later. Neither can I. And someone just said movie theaters are expensive. I gotta say, we went to one recently, Cinemark. We checked out Cinemark recently, and I gotta tell you, kind of worth it. Kind of worth it. It was actually like $15 per person, but the seats were damn near awesome and comfortable. And you know what? I dug it. It was absolutely phenomenal. And we watched Clown in the Cornfield, which actually was not all that bad. How are you doing those meddling mediums tonight? How is your night going, by the way? I hope you are all very well. Hard to believe how long this channel's been around. The first video I remember watching here on J-Carts was the video when you and Michael visited the Texas Chainsaw Massacre location. Oh my God. That was back in 2021, and that was a lot of fun. I really regret that video because I really wish I had a better camera at the time. I did not have a better camera at the time, which means all the videos, that one video, the audio, if you go back to that video, you'll hear the problem. It was the audio. There was a weird thing going on with the camera where the microphone was supposed to be picking up our audio. It was like making a sound the entire time, and it killed me because I was so proud of how that video turned out. It's just the audio ruined the entire experience. It didn't really ruin the entire experience, but it ruined the quality of the video, and it kills me till this day. I actually refuse to go back and rewatch that one because how much it kills me. It's chill. How are you doing? It's very chill here myself. Very chill. And, honestly, I was debating on later on going outside to the 120-inch screen, inviting Joe on over, chilling out and watching some sort of horror movie. Don't know what yet, though. We don't know. But we do want to watch a horror flick. Good day, ladies, and how are you? Been a few minutes. J-Carts, are you taking a break from Josh Dub Haunted Investigations? They did a lot of new places. I did a little bit. Don't get me wrong. I love the boys. I love checking out their stuff. I'm very much entertained by watching the boys. But I did take sort of a break. And as a matter of fact, if you haven't noticed, the new Sam and Colby video came out about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, maybe a week and a half. And I have yet to do a reaction to that video. I've taken a small break when it comes to watching the bigger channels, for a little bit at least. But I do plan on getting back to them at some point. I get comments all the time, where are your Project Fear reactions and your Twin Paranormal reactions? To be honest, there are certain channels, it's not like I have anything against anybody. There are certain channels that are just a bit, they don't hit like they used to for me, if that makes any sense. And if that's as respectful as I possibly can get. They don't hit, and that's not, again, no offense to those channels. I wish them, again, nothing but the best. But personal preference, kind of personal choice. I just, some channels are just, I kind of, not outgrown. Outgrown is not really the term I'd use. It's just, I'm not really as interested as I used to be. That's probably the nicest way I can put it. I can't go wrong with some dinosaurs. You can never go wrong with dinosaurs. A dinosaur. Ever since Eddie has a kid, he had to step away from the investigations. I'm pretty sure he was a bit, and I'm not sure if it was like put for an act. I don't think it was. I think genuinely he was a superstitious kind of person. Like, he actually genuinely believed that if you tampered with certain things, that something negative could attach itself to you or could follow you. And, it's a very, very fair thing. I'm not judging. And maybe, ever since he had a kid, he was just a little bit more cautious about that kind of stuff. And look, to each their own. It makes perfect sense. I remember when I was talking about doing paranormal investigations, like really going out there and really trying to figure out if there are really these inhuman things out there. And I remember my parents looking at me like, please don't bring anything back home with you. And at the time, even for me, I was kind of really believed in that stuff. And I really felt that I could accidentally bring someone back with me. So we were a little bit in the same boat. Translation, he doesn't like fake channels. You know, even boys, like the boys channel. No. I mean, I genuinely do want to get back into those reactions. And I look, at the end of the day, you could always look at it like this too. I'm saving it up. I'm saving a bunch of content up. So one day when I want to sit down and actually watch this stuff again, I have a whole variety of videos I can watch. But I'm also letting their videos kind of get the views. I've been trying to do that more. I've been going back and watching older Side-Eye Guy videos, older Mythos videos, because I want to give the other newer videos a chance to breathe and have the chance to make the views, you know? I think that's important. So I've been doing my best to do that more often. Sir, you have a huge backlog for boys. I really do. I really do. The one I really want to get to, except it's like almost 4 hours long, is the Super Mario Party movie 2. I have not gotten to that yet. I think now, knowing what we know, it makes it hard to watch. I think for me, the thing that, if we're talking about like Twin Paranormal, for example, I have my own preferences. I have my own opinions, okay? And I wanted to make it very clear that I am not judging anybody for using certain equipment. It's fine. If you want to use that equipment for your videos, at the end of the day, they are your videos. People forget that I'm a reactor. I'm a reactor. I'm not a debunker. I'm not a professional paranormal investigator. I'm not really even a ghost hunter. I'm a reactor who has gone out and done a paranormal investigation, and I've had a completely different experience from the ones that I have watched at a certain location. So that changed my mind about a lot of things, because the people who went to this location really built it up to be something that I was expecting to be more. And I went in there with the utmost respect. I went in there with about as much respect as anybody would. And I did not experience anything. And most of the time when I did experience something, I could debunk it. I could. There was a time where I was walking in the house and I'd step on a floorboard and it would make the stairs creak. And I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I would never have known that unless I had stepped on that floor. Never have known that. So, I mean, your opinion does change. I saw a comment the other day where someone left a comment on a Sam and Colby video. And they said something along the lines of, if you've never been to one of these locations that one of these guys have gone to, why are you so hateful? You have never been to a location these guys have been to, and yet you're talking like you have. And it's been only one place, but I had been to one of the locations that they've been to, and they built it up to be something terrifying, and it just wasn't. At the end of the day, for me, it wasn't. So, your opinion changes in certain lights, and that's just what happens. So, hey, Kenny Biddle, how are you doing? Man, your character was beating the shit out of me today on that wrestling thing. He was beating the shit out of me. The only reason why I won that was because I snuck away and I quickly grabbed the belt. Your experience was different because all the big channels stage everything. And well, that's kind of what it gets drawn down to, doesn't it? Quite a bit. It's not really staging things. It's actually just over-exaggerating. I think is where the real shit is at. When they're in the location and something happens. For me, when something small happened, I didn't freak out. I didn't start screaming. I didn't run out of the building. I genuinely was curious. I walked over to where I thought I heard the noise, and I would debunk it almost immediately. When in certain ghost hunting channels, they don't really stage things. They normally, and I guess you could just kind of label this under the staging kind of category, because it kind of is. You over-exaggerate. You freak out. You start making a scene, because that's what people are going to be like freaking out about. Like, oh, what are they freaking out about? And they start questioning and yada, yada, yada. It's a whole process. There's a lot you can do to make a video intense. There's a lot you can do to make a video more dramatic than it needs to be. And that was certainly something I was beginning to notice a lot more. Josh's recent video is pretty good. Rekid returned. He went to leave the house because they think there was someone in the house at the end of the video. Screaming, sound effects, dramatic music, scary things. Yes, dramatic music is a big one. When something slight happens and then boom. But you know, that's the thing too. There's a lot of channels that want to copy and paste. And you can't blame them. That's the thing. You can't blame them at the end of the day because a lot of those channels do very well. It's probably easier to get scared over something and freak out and be successful at that than to be a legitimate investigator who actually does give a shit about what they catch and not catch much at all. You'll probably be more successful at being dramatic, scared, running out of buildings, talking about demonic entities more than somebody who's trying to be as realistic, calm, and as professional as possible. I like Sam and Colby when they did the Urbex. Actually, Sam and Colby's content when they did the Explore stuff was really great. Really great. I was an investigator for 10 years. Did you ever experience anything like crazy cool? My problem is they lie about it. Just tell us it's for only entertainment. That would be a huge help, wouldn't it? It's nothing wrong with making entertainment. Just don't lie to your audiences. Don't tell them what you're catching is real when you know it's not real. Just be honest. Because you know what? There are channels who actually admit that stuff and are very successful at what they do. What are your thoughts on the Zach Bagans situation? Ooh, are we talking about all the allegations and whatnot that are being brought to the light? I know Simply Strange posted a bunch of videos. I was holding off on a video until more came out, but very insane shit. If it's real, if it's 100% legit, it's insane. It's pretty out there. Yikes, that's all I can say. How is poor Aaron Goodwin? Sad. Yeah, people were commenting on that and actually saying, I didn't notice Zach Bagans or any of the Ghost Adventures team there for Aaron, like as support. Maybe Aaron chose he didn't want them there. I know people were like saying, as a friend, they should be there anyways to support their friend. Maybe Aaron really did not want them there because maybe he knew what would happen when he would try to speak or try to speak about what he spoke about. And maybe he didn't want his friends to see him in that kind of light. Who knows? I mean, regardless, the video came out. But he didn't want them there because of the press. Very good point. Yeah, there'd be a lot of press roaming around trying to get pictures of Zach and everybody. That's for sure. Maybe he wanted to just go in there, do what he had to do, and just get out. Yeah. Dinosaur emojis. There was a creepy timing with my dogs, and it happened overnight's most recent video. Ooh, interesting. Innocent until proven guilty. I'm not a fan of Zach, but people instantly go to guilty, which is sad. I think you're 100% right. We got to actually see the factual. We got to see the actual factual evidence. Now, honestly, it would not surprise me to hear a bunch of that shit because if you have not watched Ghost Adventures, the guy is very flirtatious, like extremely flirtatious. But I do agree with that. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty because I genuinely would, much prefer to see the actual factual evidence. And it's interesting. I saw somebody who tried to say I was victim shaming, actually. And and they had nothing but hate towards me. I actually removed them from seeing my channel because that's all they were wanting to do was just leave comments that were being so incredibly hateful to me, just for even simple things I was talking about. I literally made a post about Andrew Stonerock and how people should go support him because I really think he deserves the subscribers. And they left a comment on how I wasn't talking about what was going on in Los Angeles and how that I'm a shitty, spoiled, privileged white boy. And they went after me, and I went to their channel, and I saw they took a screen recording of one of my live streams where I was talking about a very similar situation, like Zach Bagans, where it was actually Seth Borden that was being talked about. At the time, there was a rumor or speculation, a lot of people stepping up and saying that Seth was actually being a creep to them. And they never showed any proof or anything. So I went ahead and I said, I got to take it with a grain of salt, because there are incidences and there are situations where some people who claim to be victims want to just do this because they want to see someone fail. They want to see someone popular be trashed. And I wasn't calling them liars. I was just saying you got to take it with a grain of salt, because some people do that. And this person just took that moment when I was talking about that and said I was victim shaming. Like victims shouldn't speak up about what's happened to them. And I wasn't saying that at all. I was just saying like, there are liars out there. 100%. We can't, dismiss that. So, but, they took it like I was trying to say, like, victims shouldn't speak up. It was, oh my God, unbelievable. I totally believe Zach did some shady things while with Holly. However, don't feel like that's a reason to judge. But if it's true what he is, well, yeah, if that's true, then fuck, he's done. But obviously innocent until proven guilty, right? So, like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the guy is a very flirtatious dude and he's flirted with people. But yeah, if it was like the minor stuff that was going on, yeah, that would be the end of him right there for sure. I think the problem is people like, yeah, Zach sound like a kind of guy. If it's said about you, Beardo, it would be like, nah. Yeah, it makes yeah. People are like, yeah, Zach sounds like that kind of guy. If it's said about you, Beardo, it would be like, nah. No, I get you. Like, no, that's just my overall, like, my point is just, you're right about that, though. Like, innocent until proven guilty. Unless there are receipts to actually show everything that people are claiming, obviously you don't jump to that conclusion just yet. Yeah, 100%. Eddie didn't leave the boys. He had a baby, did he? I saw your video title. I think it's a prank. I know I'm the fucking only person probably who made a video about it. I was sitting there thinking, like, am I the only person talking about this? Because I'm the only dumbass who probably fell for it and made a video on it. That's the one thing you got to love about the internet. Got to be careful with what you say. Even when you weren't saying anything wrong, people still got to take it the wrong way. Oh, yeah, with the whole situation about that one person? Yeah. That's just the internet. That's the internet. And, that's just why I never commented on her post. I never replied to her. I just removed her from seeing my channel. It's like, if everything I do is going to cause you nothing but annoyance and make you mad, then you don't need to be watching my channel. You can go out and do what you want to do. She probably took it like I was trying to hide from the truth, right? Like I'm trying to fucking silence her or something. It's like, no, if you're going to be just nothing but hateful towards me for every little thing I do, you don't need to be watching my channel. Too often, people think it's okay to get involved in a star's life, and honestly, it is none of our business. And anything that might be illegal is up to the cops to decide, not us. Well, that's for sure. I mean, but the reality is, when you are in the eye of the public, this is a risk you take. When you're in the eye of the public, you have opened yourself up to criticisms. You have opened yourself up to people talking. This is just the way it works. So, like, if I were to make a huge fuck up, right, and I have before on YouTube, people will talk about it and people will change their opinions about me. And that is understandable, okay. There was a situation I dealt with a while back where we truthfully believed there was somebody behind the account that we thought was the legitimate person. And it turns out it wasn't. It was just some sort of troll. And I thought it really was this person because a lot of people were telling me it was. I believed it was. And I even suggested that they were doing and saying a lot of really horrible things. Turns out I was wrong. I apologize for that. I tried to take everything I said back, and I wish the person nothing but the best, but that was a fuck up on my part. And I had people telling me that I was the one responsible for making the account. And I had people saying that, I'm a horrible person. I should really watch what I say. And people were just upset with me. But that's the reality, We're all human. We all make mistakes. That was one of my biggest mistakes. And I owned up to it. I owned up to it as much as I possibly could. So, but I still probably get criticism for that. I mean, it is what it is. The internet struggles to comprehend opinions. It certainly does. It certainly does. Let's see. People use the internet as a punching bag sometimes. A lot of time, actually. That's the one thing you should always be ready for. If you start a YouTube channel, if you start anything on social media, be ready. Because you are immediately opening yourself up to criticisms. And that is something you have to be okay with. If you're not okay with criticisms, probably should not be on the camera. Let's see. Yep. I agree with there, Angie. What did Angie say? Once you're in the public eye, put any of your life on the internet, you have to expect there's going to be people who hate you for zero reason. It sucks, but it is what it is. No matter where you go, no matter who you are on this planet, someone out in the world probably doesn't like you just because you're you. That's just the way the world works. Just, it's easier. Life will be so much simpler and easier the second you accept that. And I have accepted that. That's why I'm okay with saying I'm a fan of Sam and Colby, even knowing there are a lot of things I don't agree with, even knowing that might piss some people off because, you know, you have to pick either you hate Sam and Colby or you have to love them. But no, I genuinely enjoy Sam and Colby. It's just there are some things that don't work for me with their channel. I have nothing against the guys. It's just that's my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. But agree to that. Easy to hide them from your channel as well if it goes too far. We've had a troll that was relentless, so I can relate. Oh, they can be very relentless. We're dealing with one right now. Not in the chat right now, but we are dealing with one. I've said this before, but if you are looking for someone fresh to react to, you should check out Adelaide Haunted Horizons. They did a few investigations with the side-eye guy and are like nothing you've ever done. I will have to look into their channel. Thank you so much. I enjoy their content for entertainment mostly. Yeah, that's probably where I'm at. Yep. Back then, I used to hold them in high regards to paranormal investigators, but now I view them as a ghost hunting channel. I need to take a swig. Ugh. You ever talked in front of a camera for like... Is that 34 minutes? 34 minutes? Non-stop talking? I wish people could be blocked in real life. I love that people that don't know me hate me. I need the amusement. Thank you for using those CARTS emotes. I understand you like to debunk things, but that does not mean you hate Sam and Colby. Boy or anyone, you just trying to debunk. That's right. Fuck, I have fun debunking. Debunking ruins it. No, liars ruin it. People who over-exaggerate ruin it. People who lie ruin it. The debunkers are just pointing it out. And look, if you're not a fan of debunking, don't click on a debunking video. Some people, I think, genuinely want to watch these channels just so they could leave a comment that disagrees with them. Like, if it bothers you, don't watch it, because that's what you're doing yourself. You're just putting yourself in that situation to where you're going to be bothered. Just don't do it. If you're not a fan, don't do it. If you're interested to learn if it's real or not, watch it. I was interested. I wanted to know, are we really dealing with the paranormal, or are we dealing with people who are over-exaggerating and lying? And look, the evidence, I'll tell you right now, there is more factual evidence in the world that liars exist, con artists exist, than there are ghosts that exist. I almost would bet money on that. I would bet millions if I had it on that. Real evidence of the paranormal. I'm sure there's way more evidence, you know? I feel like that's just the paranormal or even internet in general. Fair. Fair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's the world we live in. You just got to be careful. You got to be careful on who you trust, who you believe in, who you listen to. You know what I mean? God, you're such an aggravating little son of a gun. You're actually doing... I knew you were going to hop on in here, but thankfully, guess what? I will hide your comments. And again, keep in mind, the more you jump on into this live stream, the more I'm just going to remove you and remove you and remove you. Good job, Brooklyn. That is Anthony Tapia, who just got blocked. Good work, team. Good work, team. The balls on that guy. That individual is Amanda Kranz, Anthony Tapia 77, Anthony Tapia 777, Anthony Tapia 7777, Anthony Tapia 7777777, Amanda Kranz 7, Anthony Tapia. Did I get them all? And I give no fucks at this point, by the way. I'm not nice anymore. And if he really wants to play it, I could really, really actually prove to everybody right now that he is 100% the one behind the account. I can do that. I really can. I actually was debating on filming a video because in one of his live streams, he actually proved to everybody that he was the one behind the accounts. And I absolutely could show that moment. So, sorry. I'm not nice about it no more. Because once you start messaging my family, once you start messaging my sisters, you've really got under my skin. You've really got under my skin. It's a lot, maniacs. It's a lot. But there are things being handled behind the scenes that is going to take care of the whole situation. So, I've tried to be as nice as possible. I apologize. People have donated. I'm going to go up and read those really quick before they are off the screen. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate that. I totally agree with you. Glad you're back to live. Thank you so much, Tom. I really do appreciate that. And Chara, thank you for becoming a maniac with a knife. I appreciate that a lot. You are absolutely a badass. I've tried to have a lot of patience with this individual. Nonstop harassment. Making account after account after account. Constantly going after me, going after Brooklyn, and going after Andrew Stone Rock. Constantly. We have all the stuff screenshotted. We have all the stuff recorded. And it's all going to be shown at some point. So, no, this individual's got nothing better to do. That's the problem. He's got nothing better to do. He wants to see everybody that is involved with the little blackmail scheme that was created and manufactured by him to suffer more because we called it out and we weren't going to put up with it no more. So I've been way too nice about it. I really have. He does not like me and Andrew because we stuck up for somebody. That's the bottom line. We stuck up for somebody. He didn't like that, so yeah. That's one of the reasons why you haven't seen a lot of content from me lately is because I have been working with people to help bring this individual down. Aw, thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. This person must be an ex-person? Damn. You're not wrong. Let me go ahead and heart those really quick. Thank you for the donations. That means a lot. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he couldn't get a hold of me because I kept blocking his accounts, so he decided to go ahead and message my little sisters. That's when my foot got slammed down. That ticked me off. You don't go after family members. You don't go after personal people and our personal lives. You never do that. Ever. Yeah. And again, I want to go ahead and just emphasize, do not go over to his channel and give him shit. Do not. Trust me when I say this. Things are being handled behind the scenes. Trust me when I say that. There's no reason to go over to his channel and stoop to that level. How's the weather? Are you hot? It is hot over here. Absolutely. I have been dealing with this situation for 10 full months. Yeah, 10 full months is how long this has been going on for me. Not only has he harassed me, Andrew Stonerock, and Brooklyn, he has also harassed other content creators. Since Joe actually commented on one of my videos, Joe Vitale from N87 Paranormal, he has harassed him. Yep. Only going over to his channel and commenting on his videos, watching his videos is only going to boost his algorithm. Yeah, it should not have gone on this long. It should never even happen to begin with, but it did. It is 12:23 a.m. for me right now. And by the way, speaking of hitting the like button, hit the like button, guys. That helps out with the algorithm too. That's a good way to support the channel and the live stream. He's not fun to deal with. Yeah. And all because you unfollowed him on Twitter. It was because I unfollowed him on Instagram. That's why he made that video rant about me and went off on me for 20 minutes. He says it's not about that anymore, which, fair enough. Okay, whatever. But he hasn't changed his ways at all. He recently came out with a video on Andrew Stonerock, calling him a loser because he's homeless and things like that. Yeah. No, he hasn't changed at all. You're fine, Angie. I've seen the way you respond to the comments in their videos, and they do not handle the comment section well. Yeah. There's something wrong with him. I knew it was one of them, but still, it was stupid and uncalled for on this part. And look, the reason why I'm only bringing it up now is because the whole Anthony Tapia account just commented on this live stream. I have blocked this guy so many fucking times. You have no idea. I have blocked him countless times. I have probably blocked that guy probably at least 10 plus times now. Oh, he 100%, yeah, he deletes the comments. Me and Andrew have been keeping tabs. We have screenshots of people commenting on his videos, and then the comments are removed automatically. Not automatically, but a little bit later on, he starts removing them, yeah. And some of those comments are very harsh, you know, and I'm not one to promote that kind of shit, but yeah, it's very ballsy of somebody like that to go and tell Andrew that he's removing comments and deleting comments and then do it himself. Very hypocritical. Yep. You are very sweet with the donations. I genuinely appreciate that. Off topic, but what happened to the vote about Boys Vid? Gotcha. For the members and stuff. Yep, I'm going to get to that. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's the next paranormal investigation I will be reacting to, 100%. Is it canceled? Hell no. I got a lot of stuff to film that's not canceled yet. Speaking of which, if you are a member or a Patreon, I'm going to have to start removing a lot of the older movie reactions from my Vimeo account so I can upload more. The only reason why I have not been able to upload more is because I'm running out of space on my Vimeo, so I'm going to have no choice but to kind of remove some of those movie reactions, like maybe the older ones, and then try to film more and then post more. So that's the only way I'm going to be able to get around it. Yeah. Yep. And for me, he confirmed it in a video not long ago. Like, we already knew, but yeah, for him to say what he said on that live stream blew our minds. But that's all I'll say about that. That's all I'll say. I'm sure he's going to find a way to make another account and blow up my phone here soon because I did what I just did. But I really don't care anymore. He can complain and whine and bitch and moan. That's fine. I have been too nice about this. You know how long I've been waiting to say shit like this? I swear to God, I'm a really nice person. I don't like to say this kind of stuff, but after 10 months of dealing with this, oh my God. Go off. I'm not going to go off. I'm not going to go off, guys. I've done a good job, I think, at maintaining my anger about this entire situation. So many times I've made almost rant videos going off on this guy, and I just hold myself back. Yeah, he wants to be talked about, so let's not talk about him anymore. The only reason why he got mentioned here was because that account actually jumped on in. Friday House, welcome. Cree Storm became a maniac with a knife. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. That money's going to go directly to my car. I'm trying to get a Jeep Wrangler. A lot of my money right now is going towards the house. I'm trying to save up for my own vehicle. I want to get a vehicle and get my clown logo posted on it. I know that sounds stupid, but I want to. So that's going to go to my Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to get a blue... If that's him right now, if that is fucking him... My phone just vibrated. If that is him on my phone right now... They are, but I got one. I see one on a good deal. I'm looking at one right now at a dealership for a good deal. I for sure thought this was... I'm so scared to look at this message. I'm not scared, but you know what I mean. Welcome back, Francis. I thought he jumped on in. I thought he like started messaging me on my phone. I promise you, I got every account blocked, everybody. I got every fucking account blocked that he's made. And it's going to continue to happen, too. I'm not going to talk to him. That went out the window already. That's already gone. His opportunities to talk to me are out the window. That is so awesome. Another black cat being named Salem. Hell yeah. I do. I absolutely do. Every time an account's made, I have to monitor, I have to make sure I block it, and then I have to go downstairs and tell my family to block it because of this. Because I do not need him to say what kind of shit has already been said through other messages to my family. I do not need him saying that shit. He is making some very, very, very disgusting comments. He did, Andrew. He joined my... Everybody saw it. He joined my live stream about probably... 4 minutes ago? 4 or 5 minutes ago? By the way, if you have not, go subscribe to Andrew Stone Rock. That man needs to get to 10,000 subs ASA to the P. It does, because I'm able to actually do it in HD now. I'm feeling pretty good. 1080p. We're just chatting it up. I lost my temper a little bit, Andrew. I'm feeling a little bit ashamed of myself. I lost my temper a little bit. I was enjoying a good live stream. That name got brought up by him, of course. And was it 20 minutes ago? Damn, time flies. You loved every single reaction? That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. He took the attention away from the dinosaurs. Not everybody can just do that, so you got to give credit where credit's due. Oh, you're good, buddy. Dude's a real piece of work. He's certainly something. If I could sub to Andrew again, I totally would. I know, everybody. I know. What I know. I know. It's just, this is how I am. I don't like getting mad. I know that's exactly what he wants. He wants me to get mad. He wants me to lose my temper. He wants to he wants me to make a big scene so he can then comment on it and make videos about it, saying I'm the one who's like unhinged and shit. Nah, guys, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's change the subject. Unless he jumps back on in. Then we can go right back to that. But let's change the subject, guys. What would you like to talk about? What would you want to know? We have a very solid live stream. Not a lot of people hopped on in, surprisingly. I feel like more people would have hopped on in, but I don't know how many people were notified about this live. So we're kind of low right now. But the last live stream I did, we had like over 100 people in like minutes. And this one, we're not even getting 100. So some people might not be getting notified. Want to talk about life? What would you like to talk about? Whatever you want to talk about, we will talk about. Whether it's paranormal, cryptids. Sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you guys. No, they don't always do that, no. What color should I make my Sims kitchen? Yellow. Did we lock down our ideas for next month? We definitely have ideas. Yeah. I think, God, what was it? Out of curiosity, guys, me and Andrew Stonerock are probably going to be collaborating next month. We are collaborating next month in person, and we're coming up with ideas on what we should do. Now, we've thought about, we're not probably going to do anything paranormal this time, but we are thinking about other options right now, like fishing, going Bigfoot hunting, maybe playing a video game. We've thought about it quite a bit. What would you guys like to see? Leave a comment, of course. You got a B-dubs down there? I don't think we do. I know we got a McDonald's. We got a Burger King. Jaws 50th anniversary in theaters today. That's epic. 50th anniversary. Favorite chicken wing sauce? Oh my god. That's a good question. I gotta think about that one. Going Bigfoot hunting would be kind of cool. You guys should play games. We had an idea on video games. We were gonna see, like, if you die on Phasmophobia, you take a shot video. Well, we need 10 different hot sauces and a big stack of wings. That's right. Agreed, Cree. He is an attention-seeking... let's talk Halloween. Only 133 days left. I know. 133 days left before fucking Halloween. I'm trying to think of, like... I'm going to buy 2 more animatronics. I'm going to do my house up again in clown stuff. Get 2 more clown animatronics to put up front. Hot wing challenge. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. Got to think of, we wanted to get the boys' hot sauces, but a lot of the time before you go and order them, they don't have them in stock. You should do the hot sauces from Hot Ones. We can do Bigfoot as well. I have it on Steam and never played it. Yeah, we will absolutely be playing Bigfoot. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. If we can't go Bigfoot hunting in real life, we'll go Bigfoot hunting on video game. Subscribe to the gaming channel, by the way. And subscribe to Andrew Stonerock. Get that man up to 10,000 subs. Everyone like the stream so more people will see the live stream. Yeah. Hit the like button, everybody. Get this video over 60 likes at least. Yeah. Have you seen Hot Ones? Yes, I have. I keep seeing people debunking FaZe Rug and Pete Monzingo. My issue is their channels are not centered around paranormal. They're subs. They don't care if it's real or fake. Just funny. So why talk them up? Well, I mean, I think Well, FaZe Rug obviously has made videos with Sam and Colby, other paranormal channels like that, ghost hunting channels, and whatnot. So I guess it's not all too. Again, it's kind of like this. If you put yourself out there to the public side, you're gonna get those kind of attentions, especially if you're doing ghost hunting. If you're doing ghost hunting and you know it's fake and you're just going out there having fun, people might watch that and be like, "Hey, this is not what this is not what he was saying it was. It's actually something like this. There's a rational explanation for that." And some people might make videos on that and debunk those. I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. That's the internet. We're opening ourselves up to a lot of people criticizing and making content and speaking about what we're doing and maybe what we can do to better ourselves. And that's kind of how I view my criticism. And it's just another way to look at it and better myself, if it makes sense. So, I mean, it just depends on how you take it. It doesn't seem like FaZe Rug is going out of his way to, trash debunkers or anything. So, it doesn't seem like he's not taking it horribly. That's if he knows if it's even happening, right? Play drunk super fight with glow-in-the-dark lights. Rug is nice, and he's new to the ghost hunting. Right, for sure. I mean, he's been ghost hunting for a while, though. That guy's been ghost hunting for several years. Smee7Y's ghost hunting video was funny. Let's see. The boys doing a lot of abandoned buildings exploration videos again? I have seen that. Yeah, it seems like they are. But they make it sound like they have over 20 million subs because of their ghost hunts, but it isn't true. Yeah, no, I don't think FaZe Rug did not gain his subscribers for ghost hunting. I think he gained it for another reason. Yeah, he just kind of does his own thing. Also, if we do the hot wings, we should get sub questions. Yes, oh my gosh. Yeah. Andrew and me wanted to make some videos kind of inspired by the boys because me and him are both boys fans. So, yeah, we've been talking about that quite a bit. Played drunk super fight. Life is hectic, but I'm good. By the way, how's the poll doing up there? Friday the 13th is still winning. 77 votes. We have 77 votes and only 61 likes on the video. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Lionheart, how are you doing? Thank you for hopping on in. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, there's 3 videos of all of them and Molly and Josh Adventures. Have you seen the show called The Boys? I have not seen the show called The Boys. I've only seen the YouTube channel called The Boys. "48 months a member." Francis Gremp, a member for 48 months. Unbelievable. Appreciate the support. Anime World, welcome. Also, there is supposedly Bigfoot in Hocking Hills. Yep, we both live in Ohio, so that's definitely something. You click the stream, you can click like. That's right. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. Ruben, how many people are actually here watching but have not commented yet? Say hi if you've been watching but you haven't commented. I'll say hi to you really quick. Hi, Gurgoyle. Hope you've been enjoying the live stream. I'll link the video. You should check it out sometime. Reaction on your own time. Flushing out lurkers is impossible. Not really. I just got one. Up. So look at Spange is here. Spange, welcome. I need to watch the Amazon show. By the way, why some of your anime watching stop between 4 and 7? Are you talking about the One Piece episode reactions? Yeah. The reason why I haven't posted anymore is because I've been needing to upload them to Vimeo, and I'm running out of space on Vimeo. So that's why I'm kind of telling everybody this live stream that I might be going ahead and removing some of the older stuff so I can fit the newer stuff in. You've been binging AI Bigfoot videos on TikTok? Yeah, some of those are very impressive. I've been seeing some of them. They're pretty entertaining, too, which is crazy. I can't believe I caught you live. I've been gaming all night. Hell yeah, it's awesome. It's 5:40-ish a.m. here in the UK. Oh, my gosh. Yep, it's about to go to 1 a.m. here. Much love to the lurkers. That's right. Finding humans. Hi. I have boxes. How you doing? Let me go ahead and check something really quick. Just talk amongst yourselves. I'm still here. Don't worry. Almost midnight here in Lone Star State. It is getting rather late, isn't it? I'm just glad to be live again. My God, it's been forever since I've been live. Show us the championship belt you won. I still can't believe I won that. I still can't believe it. I felt like such a winner. AI VTuber stream. $5:40 a.m. there. Hi, I'm lurking. I'm watching on my TV, so had the light on in my phone. Just say hello. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to share this live stream really quick. I'm going to share the live stream. Since I'm kind of slacking, I'm going to share it to my Facebook page so people can see it over there. Beautiful. Now I'm checking my Facebook while I'm at it. What else can I share it on? You said you already shared it on the Discord, right? I think you already said that. Yeah, I think you said you shared it on the Discord. Might as well pull it up, though, just to be double sure. Yep, you did. Not in YouTube updates, though. Bam. Okay, there's that. Oh, thank you for sharing the gaming channel, Francis. $2.45 there, damn. Shit, we shared it in general. Hey, that's okay, that works. In Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia. You're fine, guys. You're fine. The family's doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Everybody's just kind of doing their own thing. Reed Coles, wow, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back, buddy. We're having an actual live stream now. Got the internet going perfectly. Sorry, my throat's hurting a little bit. I've been chatting with the chat for over an hour now. How does it feel to have a decent internet back again? Feels really good. I'm really happy about it. So you got that new modem. Yep, we got a new modem downstairs. Morning, CARTS and chat. Welcome, Kelsey. Thank you, Kels. Not Kelsey, Kels. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Welcome to the live stream. Chat it up with me. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about. Horror movies, paranormal, cryptids, whatever you guys want to chat about. Just go for it. Tether. Kind of wonder what I have on in the... Can anybody tell me what that movie was? Do you game on PC or console? I game on PC. They released a new trailer for the new Bruce Springsteen movie, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Interesting. I've never heard of that. I want to talk about society as a whole and a new house social media. Just kidding. What horror movie are you watching next? Oof. That was the old Dawn of the Dead, Francis. Good one. What horror movie am I watching next? Well, I'm supposed to be doing a revisit for Jeepers Creepers here soon for Patreon. Yeah. So what are your plans for upcoming content on your channel? Good question. Reactions, for sure. Some paranormal investigation reactions, some debunker reactions. Probably going to be posting maybe another vlog. You guys seem to enjoy the last one, so maybe we'll get another vlog going out there at some time. Maybe I'll do another go outside and watch another movie outside kind of vlog. Probably some horror movie trailer reactions and whatnot. Maybe even possibly a music video reaction for another ghost video. I got a couple things planned. I do got an old school VHS, yeah. Podcasts, yep. Me and Andrew are talking about doing podcasts, so that's going to be possible, probably, actually, because we really want to do that. Whatever it was disturbing. Yep, that was the original Dawn of the Dead. On a very horrifyingly gnarly scene, too. A podcast where we just talk about cryptids, ghost stories, life, things like that. Watcher's latest Ghost Files episode had a pretty crazy Estes method, like a full-on conversation. Those are always fun. We're going to talk about pie. That's right. We're going to talk about cherry pie, banana cream pie, blueberry, pecan. Thoughts on Summerween? Just learned about it myself. I think it's fantastic. Still have VHS, but it doesn't work anymore? That sucks. We have a couple VHSs that don't work. Apple pie over everything else. I have a podcast as well. Believe it or not, cherry pie is my actual favorite. I know that's weird. It's not the, like, you know, key lime is also so good. Oh, key lime pie is so good. Did you hear the Crow of Judas and Joe Vitale won an award for their song on a new documentary, Evil Unearthed? I did hear about that. That's freaking phenomenal. But you know what my favorite cake or pie is? I mean, I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake. It's not a pie at all, but it's cheesecake. Chocolate pie is your favorite. I shared your page on 3 sites. Thank you so much, Tom. That's freaking badass of you. No, I don't think it is. I think it's an actual cake, but it looks like a pie. I watched the How to Train Your Dragon live action recently. It was actually pretty good. People were saying it was pretty good. When pecan is king and cherry is queen. Pie in general is great. Yeah, let's just talk about fucking pie. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a new YouTube channel and just talk about pie the entire time. It's good no matter what it is. I could go for some good New York-style cheesecake about now. That sounds fantastic. You know, pumpkin pie it's one I've come to love, actually, a little bit. Pumpkin pie, I used to never be a big fan of. I've come to enjoy it. Dude, I make the best raspberry white chocolate swirl cheesecake. Fuck, that sounds good. Pie over cake, I have to agree. What have I done? This is now going to continue for the rest of the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, we've talked about ice cream for like 30, 40 minutes before. Has anyone seen 28 Years Later yet? No, but I really want to. No spoilers. No spoilers. Sweet potato pie is just as good. I don't know if I've ever had sweet potato pie. Dinosaurs never got to enjoy any pie. They did not. Unfortunately, that's something I'm going to be thinking about now a lot. The dinosaurs never really got to enjoy anything. Pie, pizza, ice cream. That's kind of sad. Zombie Day should know where the line came from. Hey, Sammy, I need some pie. Damn, that makes me sad. Yeah, it's pretty kind of fucked up, actually, when we sit back and think about it. The dinosaurs never got to enjoy pie. As I've gotten older, appreciate pie over cake now. That's more tragic than the extinction, yeah. Have you ever had mince meat pie? No, I have never. I also make a whipped pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin pie cheesecake, which is great, but I absolutely hate anything else pumpkin flavored. I'm not huge into the pumpkin flavor. I know people just fucking lose it for pumpkin pie flavored stuff. It's fine to me. It's not really something I understand what the hype behind, but I prefer hot chocolate during the wintertime and fall time. Shoe, fly pie. Shepherd's pie. I don't think I've ever tried that. Had that. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. You don't like pumpkin anything? Strawberry rhubarb, oh my god. Rhubarb pie is fucking awesome. Excuse my language. Blackberry pie is great. I will not eat anything with sweet potatoes in it. I like pumpkin pie. Sweet potato casserole does absolutely slap. Her in Quebec, I was introduced to meat pie, and I say no. Meat pie does sound like it might be a bit rough. Is that a fly? What the fuck was that? Kind of made me jump a little bit. Strawberry cheesecake, though, can't beat it. Bean pie. I make a reasonable shepherd's pie, but we're actually talking about pie. This has actually become a stream just talking about fucking pie. Demons. It was a demon, Jordan. Now we're talking about demons. What about bananas on pizza? Meat pie, probably as real as most of the demons you see on most of these ghost hunting channels. Meat pie is so good. It's full of, like, gravy. It's basically a pot pie. Okay. Demon pie. I never ordered nothing other than straight coffee at Starbucks. Really? What did Cass say? Bananas on pizza. Really? Bananas on pizza. You know, I would just try it because I know there are some people out in the world that would get, like, incredibly terrified of that concept. I like pineapple on pizza. I said it. I said it. I actually love pineapple on pizza. Frito pie. Elsa, hey, I just got here. What are we talking about? We're talking about pie. We've been talking about cherry. Someone mentioned strawberry rhubarb, blueberry, blackberry, pecan, pumpkin pie. Pie. We're talking about pie right now. And I think cherry's my personal favorite. Chop up some sweet potatoes, drizzly honey, and salt over them, bake. If it were me going demon pie, I would use the German chocolate type filling and chocolate crust as raspberry filling. Raspberry filling sounds like the bomb. It sounds good. This is a pie stream. Welcome to the pie stream. Love pineapple on pizza. Butterscotch pie, peanut butter pie, chocolate peanut butter pie, chocolate peanut butter pie with strawberries on top. Butterscotch. Bananas I will only eat with peanut butter. Lemon pie. Oh, so good. Pie and dinosaurs. Not getting to have any. Cavemen wouldn't have either. I feel bad for those guys. Those guys fucking missed out. They missed out. Watching a Halloween movie. Nice. What an interesting time to join the pie stream. We're talking about pies, everybody. So if you're hopping on in, be ready, because we are talking about pies right now. Banafee pie, coffee pie, key lime pie, lemon pie, strawberry pie, lemon meringue pie. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Coffee pie, Scotch pie, Jurassic pie, vanilla pie, if there's even such a thing, I'm not sure. American pie. I dislike pie, but strawberry pie sounds good. Pie, 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 pie. Is that all you talk about? Pie, 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 pie. I might get a pie at Walmart tomorrow. It's tempting. Well, you're going to have to get a bunch of pies. You're going to have to start with the strawberry rhubarb pie. Then you're going to need to get key lime pie. Then cherry pie. Probably going to need to get that chocolate vanilla cream pie. What dinosaur would have been the best in pie, I wonder? You know, now you got me thinking. Cheesecake, which is the bomb. Love cheesecake. Just buy all the pies. Just buy them all. And then, Andrew, we're going to need to buy a bunch of pies and do pie testing. We'll have to do a pie tier list. Vinegar pie. That sounds messed up. You need to go find some pie. Smart, smart. Triceratops pie. Hey, Froggo, how are you doing? You love pumpkin pie with whipped cream? Nice. Chicken pot pie. Beef pot pie. What is the best candy to eat at a movie theater and why? I'd have to go with Sour Patch Kids. I don't really know why. I like the gummy sensation, I like the fruity sensation, and I like the sour sensation. Ice cream. Pie with ice cream. Rhubarb pie with strawberry ice cream. Chocolate pie with vanilla ice cream. Dude, if you and Andrew do a pie video, I will absolutely send a couple of mine and a cheesecake to test out. I'll have to send you some British pie recipes. Watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Aw, fucking good. Popcorn and M&M mix. You know, people have been telling me to try that. Reese's, because the sweetness with the popcorn is so good. You know what I had recently? I had a Reese's peanut butter cup on a s'mores. Just clicked on this, making me hungry. Yeah, we're talking about pies. A very important subject to discuss, I think. Yeah. See, I don't get candy at the theater anymore. I just grab a large popcorn and tell the workers. I normally get popcorn, too. I don't normally get candy either. Corned beef and potato pie, shepherd's pie, twin paranormal pie, salmon Colby pie. That sounds dirty. We should probably take those back, actually. They just sound dirty. Yeah, we're just going to take those back. Say Reese's peanut butter cup and junior mint at the movies with a large nachos, large popcorn, and large soda. I always seem to get the live streams right as the food talk starts. That's right. Mark the sarcastic law student. Twizzlers and chocolate-covered raisins. Oh, my God. Chocolate-covered raisins are so good. Now I'm talking loud. People are sleeping, and I'm talking loud now. Chocolate-covered raisins. I like the yogurt ones, too. Yogurt-covered raisins. My God. McDonald's pie. Purple pie. Problem with popcorn at the movies is it gets your teeth sometimes. I know. Yeah. Nothing more annoying than trying to pick, like, at the kernels, like, between your teeth. Yeah. How do we get to pies? Someone brought up pie, and we just decided, you know what? The conversation needs more pies. So we're talking about pies. Blueberry pie, banana cream pie, chocolate-covered... Yeah, it was Andrew's fault. Andrew's the one who brought it up. If any, blame Andrew. Andrew brought up pie, and I'm like, you know what? Pies sound pretty good. All right, Shane, have a good one. Me and the missus would just sneak food into the cinema. We've done that a couple times, yep. I said we were going to talk about it. It was a joke for the podcast. This is what it would be. We should. That's what the podcast episode would be. Just us, just like listing a bunch of pie and just saying that sounds pretty good. Peachy, welcome to the live stream. Welcome back. I have been live now for roughly an hour and 22 minutes without any flaws, any lagging, or anything like that. So this has been a successful live stream. Make my own popcorn and sneak it into an air pop, sprayed butter and Brewster's yeast and ranch powder shaken through. It's so good, and Brewer's yeast is pretty healthy. Let's go, Bobby G. I went to the drive-in yesterday. Awesome. I wish we had drive-ins around here. We don't have them anymore. Yeah, always bring your own food or you're going to be spending so much money. This is all Seinfeld, very Seinfeld. To show about nothing. Hey, why doesn't it tell me when you're live? We were thinking the same thing. Last live I did, people jumped on in like no tomorrow. It was a lot of people who hopped on in. But it really didn't notify anybody. It'll probably end. I'll end the live stream like at an hour and 30 minutes because I'm probably not going to be on for much longer. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's the chance to do so. But more pie, blame Beardo. We're going to have, this pie stream we're just going to blame Beardo on. But, yeah, it'll probably notify everybody after I end the live stream. I want to say again, thank you so much for the donations, guys. That was very generous of you. See, every time. I know, but it's late. My work schedule is normally I work second shift. So at this time, I'm normally passed out in bed. So it's pretty amazing that I'm actually up right now, managing to keep my eyes open. But it's good to get live again. I have not been live in a long time. Nobody got notified. What the hell is happening here, YouTube? Don't worry, people will go back and watch it. I'm off at 5 at my new job. Hell yeah. I mean, it told me you were live. I'm only awake at 6 a.m. because the little one decided it was time to get up. You got notified. I'll mourn for the pieless dinosaurs and cavemen when it ends. I will too. A moment of silence for those who could not enjoy the comfort of pie. You got notified, Angie? Good. Goth Queen of Metal. Hi, how's the drama with that guy that you and Andrew are taking care of? Is everything okay? I saw that he posted, blocked his new Instagram account. You missed it. He just hopped on in about an hour ago. He hopped on into my live stream. I had a mental breakdown live. Holy shit, he's back! I was just talking. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? He just fucking hops back on in here. What did he say? I gotta see that message again. Why are you all ignoring me still? God, go cry. I'm done. Go cry. That was very not cash money of him. I'm out of water. A little green bug just landed next to me. Did he just fly at me? Did everybody see that? That was the second time he's hopped on in. See how many times I have to... That thing just landed on my face. I don't know what it is. It's like one of those little little green bug things that fly around and yeah. Don't worry, I won't kill it. He's on my paper right there. He just flew on my face. I can't believe that just happened. Literally hopped on in, got some Queen Metal, just hopped on it, and then all of a sudden I'm talking for 1 second about him, and he just hops on in again. Yeah, good one, Andrew. Andrew says, guys, think about questions for me and Jay Carts. We'll pick 10 of the best each and ask them while eating hot wings. We're going to be doing a hot wings video here at the end of July. Maybe do a summertime feel kind of video. Good, Brooklyn. I'm glad you did. He's harassing me on live streams now. But don't worry, because I'll just block him every time. Hot wings and pies. That's right. We're going to have a shirt that says that now. Hot wings and pies. By the way, I noticed quite a few of you guys purchased my logo hoodies. You guys got to send those in to me. You got to send me like selfies of you wearing them because I would love to post those. I would absolutely love to share those. Do the one chip challenge. My God. Andrew has a post over on his channel. If you have not, go subscribe to Andrew Stonerock. He has a post on his community tab where he asks you guys about ideas. Andrew, actually, if you want to go ahead and make a post on your actual YouTube, they can, if you want, they can comment their questions over there. If you want. I love spicy food. Oh my God, I love spicy food. I'm down. I am absolutely down. Awesome. So guys, go subscribe to Andrew Stonerock. You'll see a post from him on his community tab at some point. He'll ask you guys to put your questions down, and that's where you guys can put your questions. Have you played anything Five Nights at Freddy's after watching the movie? Yes, I have. I haven't played the game in a while. I might actually get back into that here soon, though, because I got this live stream going, and it's working beautifully. So that means more gaming live streams are going to happen over on the gaming channel. I'm writing a vampire demon book. Do you recommend any ideas for the cover of the book? I don't know where he went. But that's a good question. I don't really know. Since my surgery, it takes 2 to 3 business days to recover from spicy food. Really? 2 to 3 days? Oh, man. What are your thoughts? Hot wings and drinking liquid death. Drinking liquid death, is that like a spicy drink? What is that? We still don't have dinosaur ghosts? True. Someone asked a question. Let me go back up really quick about a book, about their book. For the cover of the book. Oh man. For the cover of your book, what? That's a good question. I'm really not sure if I'd be the right person to ask. Honestly, I'd have to get more of an idea about your book, a vampire demon book. Your pie is haunted. I have ideas, just not an arrest that way. I put an X on the cover. Yes, it's the best decision I've ever made. No regrets. I had ghost peppers on one Christmas a few years ago. I still don't think I've recovered. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's best decision I've ever made. No regrets. Well, hell yeah. If you got no regrets, you're on the right path. It's a water. That's interesting. It's got lots of vampires and demons in there. It's supposed to say artist. Demons and vampires. Demons and vampires. Maybe you can have the horn of a demon and on the bottom is the fang of a vampire. Is that stupid? You know? The owners of Liquid Death just have a good sense of humor. Would I react to musical movies? Kind of Wicked. Like Wicked, the movie Wicked. I've thought about it. I've thought about reacting to Wicked. Is the lack of dinosaur ghosts due to the getting wiped out by a comet? Probably. The comet had something to do with that, no doubt. Maybe no. I thought about a lot of the mist and red glowing eyes. There you go. Yep, mist and red glowing eyes always are cool. I'm tempted to find some ghost pepper noodles now. LOL. Jordan, any investigations in the pipeline? Someday. Someday. Right now, we just don't have the funding to do it. It's unfortunately kind of the thing I have to tell everybody is that going on the road and doing those kind of things, they do cost money. unfortunately, because if it's at a distance, I also got to pay for a place to stay. It's a whole process, right? And the reality is, my channel is a reaction channel. I do not make much money on this channel as is. I get a lot of copyright claims. Again, recently, I just got bombarded with so many copyright claims from the guy in charge of Sam and Colby's monetization. So, like, I mean, I truthfully do not make a lot of money on this channel, and that, with everything going on around my house, with my job, I have to use that money for my house. It's just not right now working in that light, unfortunately. But who knows? Maybe someday, if the channel starts doing better, like on its membership program or Patreon, maybe someday you can start seeing and expecting more of that stuff. But for right now, we're just kind of trying to keep it tame a little bit. Until then, though. What are your thoughts on me getting a weekend job to make extra money, even though I work Monday through Friday? I mean, just don't overwork yourself. That's people, unfortunately, when they do that stuff, they kind of stress themselves out to a point where it's just like they're too exhausted to do anything. I say just try not to do that to yourself. But I mean, if you think you're able to do it and you want to do it, then, you know, go for what your gut tells you. But yeah, just be careful, because that stuff can stress you out. Copyright Beardo got one off Sam and Colby. He's pissed off. Yeah, mine makes more sense. Beardo's situation, they only use clips of the videos where I react to the full clip, like the full video. My situation makes more sense why I got copyright claimed, but I found it interesting. I got so many copyright claims all at once for all their videos. So when I watched his video, when he described what happened, I'm like, okay, so that guy who is in charge of their copyright system now makes more sense, yeah. Yeah, money is necessary, but don't overwork yourself. That's right. You write paranormal romance covers, and expensive goes on them and author's vision. That is so cool. But I might do it for a while. Have you seen the new Mission Impossible? It's really good. I have not seen the new Mission Impossible. He really doesn't. We'll have to look into the Collingwood up in... Yeah, that's an idea. There are a lot of places here in Ohio that actually we might have to look into. Yeah, guys, trust me when I say this. There's a lot. There's a lot. So don't worry about going over to his channel. Please do not do that. None of us encourage anybody going over to his channel. I know some people might be tempted. I want to go ahead and state right now, please do not go over to A1 Solutions channel and give him any shit for what is going on. Trust me when I say this, the proper people are involved. The proper people who are going to deal with this are involved. So don't worry about it. I don't know if it's pay to play there. It would be open. I'll talk to Jeff. Yes, absolutely talk to Jeff about it. It's literally not worth it. Angie is 100% right. It's not worth it. I haven't seen the new Twin Paranormal video in a long while. I need to get back over to them at some point in the future, possibly, but yeah. Have I seen the Moana movie? Yes, I have. I have not seen the second one, though. I've only seen the first one. Yeah, don't. Trust me when I say this, guys. There's a lot, and that video will absolutely come out. There will be one video that we're gonna put together of the whole timeline, and it's gonna show everything that's happened from the beginning all the way up until what's happened now. You guys have no idea the things that have been said behind the scenes. You have no idea. It is pretty disturbing, dark shit. But as for what the public goes, and just going to his channel and leaving comments, it's not necessary. Please do not do it. I know people have done it. He's gonna remove your comments regardless, anyways. It's just don't do it. Don't lower yourself to that standard. Just let the proper people handle it. I'm only repeating myself because people do go over there and they do leave the comments. Please don't. Hello. Welcome to the live. We got more people hopping on in. Guys, hit the like button if you're hopping on in here. Get this video over 70 likes, and maybe more people will hop on in. Helps out with the algorithm. Give it a second. I can't believe the situation has been going on for so long. I know. There's 95 votes on this thing, but 60 likes. What has happened? I didn't even realize there was that many people here, guys. Hit the like button on the video. And vote on the poll, too. Oh, hi, Mark. Have you seen the live-action Lilo and Stitch? No, I haven't, but I bought the collectible popcorn bucket from the Cinemark we went to. Holy shit, we just jumped up to almost 70 likes. You see that? Jay's Mixed Bag, welcome to the live. Order the pie. Doing that just gives psychos like him to continue making drama, so as long as it... Exactly. Granted, he has not made a video in a long time, but he has shown his colors between that last video he made and in the current situation. Like, he has shown that he is still paying attention, that he still really is not... Again, everything that he has said in recent times and everything that... we've already screenshotted everything, so, like, everything is definitely going to be shown at some point. I freaking love The Room, but yes, hi, Mark. You know, I've never seen the full movie, like, in its full gloriness. I've only seen clips of it. And I've watched the Nostalgia Critic review. Black Unicorn. Look at us all being obedient and liking the video? What? I agree. Also, we don't need to be sending hate to anyone, period. Spread kindness. My apologies. Almost died right there. I see you can put whatever you want in a pie. I've dealt with people who steal my selfies and pose as me and crap. It's pathetic and sad. Worry about the Moana live action? I'm not really somebody who sees a point in the live action Moana movie. I feel like it's way too soon to be doing a live action for that flick. I was kind of even shocked when they did one for the How to Train Your Dragon movie. But then I looked at it, and I'm pretty sure that movie, the first one came out in, like... Wasn't it, like, 2010? So it's been roughly 15 years since the first How to Train Your Dragon came out. So I guess it makes more sense. It makes more sense than Moana. Moana came out in, like, 2019. He messaged me earlier, sent it to Andrew, make Andrew take the video down. Yeah. That's what I mean, guys. He doesn't just harass us. He goes after other people too, especially when we block him. He's on a vengeful raid. He's coming. He's trying to come after him. Moana's 2017, so 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, about 8 years old. It does feel like it just came out. I literally saw a picture of The Rock as Maui in live action, and I'm just like, is anybody even wanting this? Has anybody asked for a live action Moana movie? Yeah, you guys, we just had Moana 2, which came out last year. Inside Out is 10 years old. Love Inside Out. I actually recently just saw the second one, too, and I thought they did a phenomenal job with that. It was more powerful than I was expecting. I'm seeing both Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon live action. They are changed. They made to Stitch. They took out the 13 characters, but he's so cute. I'm seeing it. Stitch, yeah, Stitch is adorable. They did perfect with Stitch, in my opinion. You know, there are some remakes I think are actually pretty good. Which do I like more, Moana or Encanto? To be honest, I'm going to have to go with Encanto. I genuinely really love Encanto, so I'm gonna have to go with Encanto on that. I would like to see a live action Moana, but not right now. Maybe like give it another 10 years, and we'll maybe like want a live action. But yeah, right now is like it just came out. Toy Story is 30 years old. The Blob remake and the Thing remake are by far superior. I got another one too. The Hills Have Eyes remake is also superior to the original Hills Have Eyes, in my personal opinion. The remake is terrifying. You feel old? Yes, people have asked for Moana live action, and The Rock and the Fast and the Furious to play the dad. Get a little sassy, but I've been good. I meant there's a Frozen Broadway show. I saw that today on Disney Plus. I was scrolling and they actually have it recorded like on their Disney Plus thing. Yeah. The Frozen Broadway performance thing they had going on. Play. Live action Toy Story movie? That'd be weird. That'd be weird. Mary Poppins is over 60 years old. You want to know another good movie that nobody talks about? Has anybody here seen Saving Mr. Banks? Nobody talks about that flick. I thought it was really good. Watch the Predator movie. It was damn good. Yeah, nobody talks about Saving Mr. Banks. Nobody. 14 years old when it came out. Forgot that movie existed. Isn't that crazy? Nobody talks about it. I watched it the other day, and I'm like, damn, this is a really good movie. Yeah. It's got Tom Hanks. I'm trying to think of the actress who played... I know her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. She played the author of Mary Poppins. I can't think of her name, the actress they got for... Emma Thompson, I think is her name. Emma Thompson was in it. Always come across the conclusion that Disney just makes live actions because they think they get anything new and making money and turned out good. Well, that's what it is. You know, most of them are just copy and paste. Literally, The Lion King. I know some people like The Lion King remake. I really couldn't stand it. I truthfully thought that was the pure definition of a cash grab. The Lion King remake was a copy and paste. Everything was just more underwhelming than the original film. You literally had one of the biggest, most iconic death scenes in any film history, and you botched it with the live action. Absolutely botched it. Like they didn't even have the lines had no tears going down their face. The acting was there, but the faces were just so blank. I was like, are we supposed to feel the emotions? Because it's very hard to do. I understand what they were trying to go for. I get it, but it just didn't work. Hey, Zanduck. Hey, Jordan, hope you're well. Saw you were live. Thought I'd hop on in for a bit. Keep seeing your videos. Scary zombie jump scare prank with unsuspecting victims watching on widescreen TV. I love that stuff. 101 Dalmatians had an amazing live action. Man, which one are you talking about? Not the Cruella one, but the one that came out in like the early 2000s. Some things should stay animated. You know, I didn't mind the Jungle Book remake. I actually really enjoyed the Jungle Book remake. That was like one of the ones that I actually was okay with. Yeah, the live action Lion King. I heard the Mufasa movie was better than the live action Lion King. Pretty much all entertainment is cash grab now. We get rare groundbreakers, in my honest opinion. I can understand that. Wicked 2024. I have a friend who really loved that movie. Didn't Walt Disney want a remake to be done every 25 years? I'm pretty sure I read. Man, you almost kind of wish they went with that, huh? Never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, never seen it. The post is up, everybody, on Andrew Stone Rock's page. All right. Oh, man. Guys, I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream now. We've been on for almost 2 hours. I'm getting too tired to even want to continue talking. My throat is beginning to hurt because I haven't had nothing to drink. So I want to say thank you so much for everybody who's hopped on in. Thank you for the donations. That meant a lot. Obviously, any amount helps. This is a reaction channel, so we don't make a lot of money. Monetization is, I'm always getting copyright claimed. So donations and memberships are always meaningful. So thank you so much if you guys want to do that stuff. It means the world. But I got to go ahead, hop off, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. The live stream was a success, which means I'm going to be able to do more live streams without worrying about any sort of problems, because that's unfortunately what I was dealing with for the last few live streams, was just it would never let me live stream. So the fact that we got through one, 2 hours almost long, no problems whatsoever, we're good to go. So guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care, sleep well, have a great day, and it was fun talking pie with you guys. Thank you all so much. Much love to you. I'll see you all in the next one. Do take care. All right.